Welcome to Lesson 2, Exercise 11. In this exercise, we'll be working primarily with links. We'll be doing named anchors, relative links, and absolute links, and how they work in Dreamweaver. To start, you need to have Dreamweaver open and your articles.html file open up. It will be very helpful for you to have, wherever you have your websites, open up in your Files panel. You can see I have mine open here. Here in HTML, Gardenscape, you can see the Gardenscape sites listed there. The rest of it doesn't really matter. As long as you can get to your Gardenscape sites in your Files panel, it'll make linking a lot easier. So, to start off, we want to create a named anchor. Named anchor is what you would find if you have a back to the top link, or you're linking from one part of the web page to another part of that same web page. Helps prevent you from having to scroll a lot within the web page. You can just click around in links internally. Put your insertion point, also called your cursor, just to the left of the main heading, articles. We're going to insert our anchor, and the anchor is right up here. Looks like an anchor. It's in your insert bar, common tab. It's the third one from the left. You hover over it, it says named anchor. Click that and you want to give your anchor a name. It is called a named anchor after all. We're going to give it the name top, because this will be our back to the top link. Press OK. And you can see your little anchor there. Now remember at the beginning of working with Dreamweaver, we mentioned how the design view is similar to what your web page will look like when displayed in a browser, but not exact. Because if we were to open this web page in a browser, you would not see that little bookmark anchor. And so that bookmark anchor just gives you a visual reference for your named anchor, where it's going to be located, where your anchor point is. We're going to scroll down to the bottom of our page. In between the last line of meaningful text and our last update with our date and timestamp, we're going to type in back to top. And we're going to turn these words back to top into the anchor, into the link, I should say, to our anchor. To do that, we're going to highlight it. And down in your property inspector, you can see a text field called link. In this text field, we can actually type in the link to a place. And the link to our named anchor is pound top, the name that we gave the anchor. And when that window popped up, we typed in the word top. That was the name we associate with our anchor. So we put in the link pound top. We create a hyperlink back to that link. So now you can see it's blue and underlined, which represents it as a link. We're going to save this document, file save. We're going to move on to index.html. So here's our Gardenscape index site. We're going to create relative links. And you're going to scroll down here, and we have some words that would serve as a link quite easily. We just haven't turned them into links yet, so we're going to turn a couple of them into links today. We're going to highlight the word contact us. We're going to create relative links. Remember, relative links are links from one web page to another web page in the same website. Our website is Gardenscape. That's this folder. All the pages inside of the website are all part of the Gardenscape site family. So since we're going to be linking from index.html to contactus.html, we're creating a relative link because they're in that same site folder family. So a couple ways to do this. One way, highlight the words you want to turn into the link, click on the little browse for file folder. We need to find where our Gardenscape folder is. and we want to link to the contact.us.html file, press OK. And it takes us there. Now we have a link to it. If we click back in this link, we can see in our property inspector where the link is taking us to. We could have also just typed in the words contact.us.html, similar to the way we just typed in #top to create that named anchor link. Another way, and we'll do this for the word services, because we're going to link the word services to the web page services, is if you have that file open in your files panel, you can use what this looks like a little bullseye. And when you hover over it, says point to file. And I can actually click and hold and drag that over and point it to my services.html file. When I release, it adds in the link for me, services.html. Okay, now we are going to create an absolute link. To do this, we need to hold Shift, Enter, to create a line break, to go single space down. We're going to type in National Garden Association. Now it's still associating these words with that link, so we need to get rid of that link text. So we highlight the word for the word link in the link text. We're going to type http://www.garden.org. So remember, absolute links, you have to type in the full link text. And the easiest way to do an absolute link is just type it into this link field. Click out, turns it into a link. That's it for this lesson. Now you are ready to go on and tackle exercise 11B.